I have inconsistently been making gaming videos on YouTube for about a decade now. And one of the trends that has kind of stayed common throughout that decade is update videos where people give updates, whether it be to their life, to the content, to anything that might change between the content creator, or the relationship between the content creator and the viewer, or the relationship between the content creator and the creator, or the relationship between the content and the viewer, whatever it may have you. There's like some kind of change, and the person gets on and makes a video just talking about that specific change. And I've made that type of video before, but really I should have just called them "Here's a New Thought." Because that's really all that I had done in the past. And part of that is, now I am out of college. I am, post-grad with, full-time job and stuff like that, which is a different life than the student, than the high school kid that started making gaming, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty videos on the internet in 2009. So like that's a big difference between who that like person is and like the changes and what's required from that person, so to say. Like I've never needed to I've never even had like a big enough life update to be like, here's an update video, so to say. I really, like I said, should have just been called, here's something I'm thinking. But I think I have finally reached the point where an update video is necessary. Both to anyone who's interested, and the main thing that I'm interested in doing at this point in time with the gaming internet content is I want to track my gaming experience. I want to share it with others, and that means something differently now than it used to mean. And it used to be that YouTube was the only place for this to happen, and the only forum for gaming, other than literal forums, but the only community, the only kind of large following that existed other than in the game itself or in like actual forums, like actual places where these people could meet and share and talk about different things and gameplay related things. Used to only be YouTube, and that's not the case anymore. And when it wasn't the case, when the first time that YouTube wasn't the only thing, when there was Twitch or Ustream or Justin TV, whatever we're going to call it, or just any kind of competition at all, YouTube was the best at bringing the gaming content to the audience and sharing and growing, promoting. But I don't think that is the case anymore. I think that YouTube and gaming and YouTube, this kind of small broadcaster type of thing is been over for a while. And I have always put all of my focus into YouTube videos, so to say, when it comes to whatever focus there is. Not necessarily saying like, oh, all of my focus, just meaning all of my gaming internet video content focus has been on YouTube this entire time in my life. But Twitch has been the place that actually seems to support their creators and to be an actual place for creators to grow and share. And that's an interesting thing to say because Twitch isn't necessarily known for growing an audience, but it's definitely the place where people who play games and like to watch games are. That's where they are, and that's where they get supported. And so I have been streaming on Twitch now for a little bit, and I've been trying to make that a more regular part of my day, more regular part of my week, more regular part of my life, so to say. And it's been getting more traction than my YouTube or my YouTube videos, and I am going to continue with that. But not only that, that is going to be my main focus for at least the next little bit. And the YouTube videos will continue. However, the trend is gonna be a little bit more like it is recently, where you're seeing some things that maybe you don't get a video as frequently as you did, because the content is happening on Twitch. The interaction between the viewer and the creator is more than just in the comment section, and it's more than just on another platform like Instagram or Twitter. You have input into what someone does in the game, what they say, how the chat is going. There's a lot more interaction, and it's a better interaction. And I'm a little late to that train in general, but yeah. So that's kind of the summary, I guess, of what I'm doing and what I'm feeling. So the content going forward from here on out is going to be I go live. I have the schedule weeknights, nightly weeknight live streams, and I've been doing that now for the past week, actually, just in the schedule. And then before that, the past a little over a month, I've been streaming, and a few months now, I think maybe two months at this point, kind of saying like, oh yes, I've been streaming at this point in time for about 2 months now, and it's been going like well. It's not like people. I don't mean well as in people are watching it and I have tons of interaction or whatever, donations or anything like that. But what I mean is I'm having fun doing it. I think the content is good, and there are more people showing up to Twitch streams or weekly watching on Twitch than there are on YouTube. And I think that the people that watch on Twitch are actually they're more stimulated by the content that's happening there. So that's basically the end of that part. I'm going to be making more content specifically for Twitch, and the content that comes to YouTube is going to be there to complement what I'm doing over on Twitch. So if you're interested in that, you can be sure to check out the description for my Twitch channel. But beyond that, I've also had a growth in, maybe not a growth, but a change, an update to give when it comes to gaming, when it comes to the games I'm playing. Right now, I'm playing a lot of battle royales. Started with Fortnite. From Fortnite to, I guess, just to Apex, with a little bit of, Modern Warfare in between those two. Modern Warfare Remastered, that is, in between Apex and Fortnite. And now I'm kind of getting to the point with Battle Royales where I want more action than they give. And, Battle Royales might be exciting, but I want to be in the action. And so I came back to Battlefield Hardline, because it was after the Modern Warfare beta or alpha, 2v2 alpha, and it has that same modern feel. It has the recoil and bullet projectile technology in Hardline is pretty much the common trend. It's like the common battle royale of today. It was ahead of its time in terms of physics and playability and smoothness, and it is different than the rest of the Battlefield series. It's different. It's way different than Battlefield 4. But it's a fast kind of shooter, and I'm having a lot of fun playing that. Having a lot of fun getting back into the action of something that's exciting, something that's the excitement is longer than one less than a minute gunfight, right? Like, there's nothing more frustrating than spending 10 minutes looting up, shooting around, and then you run into one person and they see you, you see them, and now you're dead instantly. There's nothing more, and then you have to spend another 10 minutes to get back to that same point, looting up in another match. So there's nothing more frustrating to me than, well, maybe not nothing, but that's a frustrating aspect of Battle Royales to me, and it doesn't keep me coming back. Maybe I'm just not good enough or whatever to have more fun in between those moments, but there's a lot of Battle Royales that I just find a little bit frustrating. So now, after the Modern Warfare Alpha, the 2v2 Gunfight Alpha has come out, that's definitely going to be... I was going to say my main game, but I guess it's definitely, yeah, there's no other game that's going to be competing for it. Obviously, going to be between that and Apex or something like that. So when Modern Warfare comes out, that will be my main game that I'm playing. And I'm excited a lot about the look. I'm excited about the feel of it. I'm excited about the content in it. That is, everyone's saying it's violent and it's crazy. It's just this unexperienced type of Call of Duty before that makes people think about right and wrong and morality and what is bad and what is good and who and what are the sides. and stuff like that. And so I'm excited for this new Call of Duty. I'm excited for what it means. So I'm trying to prepare my gaming style for it, and it's kind of nice that the trend is shifting to this type of game that I like more, where it's going to be larger maps, larger gunfights. It's 20v20, 50v50. Type of game modes, which is a lot like Battlefield and a lot like Battlefield Hardline. If we compare Conquest, and Domination and Call of Duty, I think this has a very good opportunity of being a really fun next little trend, next little period of gaming. But I'm looking forward to it. That's what I got for right now. Hopefully you guys have some feedback based on that. But if you're interested in checking out my Twitch channel, where I go live every weeknight. Weekends, I was gonna say are off, but that's when I do most of my work, like work. So yeah, that's gonna be hard for me to make the weekend streams. But I'm actually, I was gonna say I'm about to go live, which I am. I'm about to, shower up, eat dinner, and then go live. But you're not gonna know that. You won't. You're not gonna be there to see the live stream by the time this video is made and uploaded. But anyway, thank you guys for checking out. I hope you enjoyed it. See ya in the next one, and come and check out a stream. They're a lot of fun.